This right here is crazy.
AyeQ!
This is what, yo, imagine him in a hospital room and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is. What up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ, and I'm back with another reaction video for you guys today. And the video that we're going to do a reaction to today, fellas, is a crazy one. So, the video that we're going to react to is a woman who falsely accused a football player of raping her, and it pretty much ended his career. And she was awarded $1.5 million. I mean, the sad thing about this, it happens a lot. And there are a lot of men in jail right now who are sitting in jail because they were falsely accused. And this is why, as a man, you have to be extremely careful. Fellas, sometimes if you go out and you meet a chick and you take her back home, if she's acting a little shaky, be on the safe side and record your interaction with her. All right, let's get into it.
I want to say is that anyone who thinks that women are out there reporting, doing false reports needs to ask the woman closest to them in their lives about this. Ask a woman that you know if she would do that, or if she thinks that other women would do that, and you will get the answer no.
He's Brian Banks.
I did not know nothing about sex, so.
You're watching never-before-aired video of Juanetta Gibson and Brian Banks in the minutes before her stunning confession that she lied when she said the high school football star 10 years ago.
This camera right here was in a plant.
This is the man who helped Banks get the now famous confession on hidden camera. Private investigator Freddie Parrish.
There's only one chance to get the goods. I mean, you got to make it right the first time.
Parrish's son played football with Brian Banks at Long Beach Polytechnic High in 2002, the time Juanetta Gibson made her false accusation. Gibson's family got $1.5 million settlement from the school district, and Banks got 5 years in prison and 5 more on parole, shackled with an ankle monitor.
So I know I'm not behind bars, and I know I'm not locked up right now, but I'm still very much incarcerated.
Then last year, Brian Banks got a Facebook friend request from Juanetta Gibson.
Mr. Banks called my son, Freddie, and asked him, what should I do? My son naturally says, hey, you got to call my dad. He'll help you with this. Once I was able to read the case, there was no doubt in my mind that this young man was innocent.
Parrish devised a plan to clear Brian Banks' name. He wired his office.
We had a pin like this
with hidden cameras
sitting in this pin holder,
and with microphones.
We had put the audio device in that tree right there behind him. We saw him.
The private eye suggested Banks first invite Gibson to his office for a friendly chat about their past.
About all the scholarships, everything.
Brian Banks asks Gibson for help in clearing his name.
I will go through with helping you,
but she's afraid of losing all that money from her settlement.
All that money they gave me, I don't want to have to pay it back all that, because that will take a long time.
Now comes the hard part. Banks had to convince Gibson to come back the next day and talk to the private eye who was helping free him.
I needed to get her to basically recant everything that she said that Brian did 10 years ago. If I let this man down, I would have to live with that the rest of my life.
Let me just say this, man. This man right here is what you call a good Samaritan, bro. Because sometimes in life, your job is to help other people. And the sad part about it is women like her get away with this all the time. So it's just good to see a man step up and help another brother out, man, for real.
The mood in the room was light, but investigator Parrish's questioning got heavy.
When did you intrude it? Was it after him, before him? After him.
Now the big question. When she said those things, what did you say to yourself?
Wow, I got it.
It was the key evidence that Banks' lawyers from the California Innocence Project needed to go back to court, and that undercover video got Brian Banks' conviction thrown out. Banks' lawyer, Justin Brooks.
Well, the videotape is a slam dunk in the sense that she's recanting her testimony. She's specifically saying
that he did not.
Parrish has had big celebrity cases and well-known clients, but this assignment had a different kind of payoff.
Now, I had an opportunity to make a difference in a man's life.
And finally, what about Juanetta Gibson, who got all that settlement money after making a false accusation? We asked the DA's office and the school district if they plan to try and recover it. They wouldn't comment. But Banks' lawyer and Private Eye say most of that $1.5 million settlement has probably been spent.
You know, in fact, Joel, a lot of the neighbors and even some friends have come forward saying that money was spent left and right, and on a lot of things, including cars, a lot of cars.
It is thought that she's gone through, or her family has gone through most of that money. In fact, when she showed up for that meeting, she took a bus, didn't even have a car to drive.
28-year-old Atlanta Falcon linebacker rookie Brian Banks is one step closer to making his dream a reality after taking to the
This right here is crazy, man. Fellas, y'all gotta understand something. Whenever a man have potential, whenever a man looks like he's gonna make it big in life, there are women out here who will come after you to try to take you down. So as a man, you have to move extremely precautious, man. You have to move with precaution. Once you a man out here, like you have talent, you self-improve, you keep leveling up in life, you have to navigate life with precaution because you are now a target. This chick just took 5 years away from that man. This chick put that man in a box, which affected his mental health as a man. Because like he said, even though I'm out, I'm still incarcerated. This is crazy. And what's even crazy, I'm not quite sure whatever happened, if they were able to retrieve the 1.5 mil, which more than likely they weren't. I'm not quite sure if this chick faced any type of punishment for what she did. Probably not. So it just allow women to keep doing things like this because they are not any strict laws where if a woman falsely accuses a man of this, she could serve time or something that will make a woman not do it. But whenever a situation like this happen and they realize that she was lying, these women get to walk away free after they attempted to literally destroy a man's entire life. This man would have been sitting in jail innocently every day, watching his life go by if this man didn't decide to save him, which was a blessing. But think about the other men who nobody saved, who are in jail right now because a chick falsely accused them of something they didn't do. So the bottom line is this, man, fellas, be careful out here, bro. If you're dealing with a woman and you are suspicious, like it's shaky, make sure you record everything, bro. And the sad part about this whole thing, man, even if you do that or not, if a woman accuses you, you still probably going down. Even though it should be innocent until proven guilty. Whenever a woman accuses you of some shit like that, they treat it like you're guilty until proven innocent. Sad, man. Fellas, be careful out here, man. Navigate through this world with precaution. Don't get comfortable. Don't trust nobody. That's just the bottom line.